Hi, Conduit. Welcome to our first new relaunch of the weekly. Maybe some of you remember a long time ago, we used to do sort of a weekly video announcement kind of thing. And we thought we'd bring that back, but new and improved. We want to be giving you a weekly sort of newsletter and video announcement, a way to kind of just keep up to date with what's going on here at Conduit, know what's kind of coming up next and what to be looking out for. So this is the first one of that. So we're going to be sending these out to you. We're going to try and get them out to you each week on Wednesday so that you can continue to know what's going on and be connected here at Conduit. And so if you were here this last Sunday, you got to see what was going on. You got to see that we had a very special Sunday with child dedications. And Brannon, our children's ministry director, shared her testimony. And we thought this week would be a good time to highlight some of the things that are coming up this summer with Conduit Kids that are going on. So I'm going to turn it over to her. She's going to give you a couple updates, a couple ways that you can be serving, be connecting, and be more involved with what's going on in Conduit Kids over the summer.
Hey everyone, I'm Brannon, and I am the Kids Director here at Conduit. I wanted to tell you a little bit about an awesome opportunity that we have this summer, not just through Conduit, but with several other local churches in the area. One of our values here at Conduit is to see redemption in our families, our city, and in our church. One way that we are working towards seeing this wholeness and redemption come about is by doing something called a summer fun camp, also known as a VBS, Vacation Bible School, in our community. We are intentionally going to not have it here at Conduit, but out in a community venue so that we can reach kids that are not walking through our doors on a regular basis. Our heart behind this is that we would get to share the good news of the gospel, and that whether kids have been coming to church for several years or if this is their first time hearing the message, that they would be able to better understand who Jesus is and what he has done for them. And in doing that, start to build relationships with people that see them and can know them and love them and show them the love of Jesus. And so we're going to be hosting this from June 27th through July 1st. Please put that on your calendars. Your kids are welcome to come. Let your friends and your neighbors and their families know about it. I really believe it's going to be an awesome opportunity just to allow God to use us in whatever way he wants to in the city that we love so much. And speaking of awesome opportunities to continue to be a part of what God's doing in the lives of our kids, another thing I want to tell you about is our summer serve opportunity. I know sometimes Conduit Kids might seem a little bit mysterious. The kids disappear. There might be some noise that you hear while you're sitting in the main service, and then they reappear again and chaos breaks loose. So I wanted to just allow some easier pathways for you to see for yourself what happens on a Sunday morning. Now, whether it seems like a very scary venture or something, you're slightly interested in, I want you to consider whether you would commit to being a part of our team, the Conduit Kids team, just for the summer. This would look like you serving 1 to 2 times over June and July in a Conduit Kids room. Prior to serving, you'll receive training and a lot of communication, and then you'll be paired with someone who has previously been in Conduit Kids. And it's just a way for us as a church to come alongside our volunteers that are serving sometimes twice a month over the entire school year, to allow them to be in service a little bit more over the summer. And it will also allow us as a church to better get to know what it looks like for our church downstairs to be hearing the gospel on a week in and week out basis. So if you're interested in learning more about what that looks like, or just open to the idea, you're willing to try it, maybe you don't even feel called, it doesn't matter. If you are willing, we want you to give it a try. And if it doesn't go well, really it is only a summer commitment, and then you'll be free to go. And so I just wanted to open that opportunity for you. I'm really excited to see how that can really help continue to bridge the gap between our downstairs church and our upstairs church. I think it's going to be an awesome chance for all of us just to continue to show kids that Jesus is everything and the gospel changes it all. Keep your ear out for more information about the Summer Fun Camp, how you might be able to partner with us in that, and check out the Church Center app if you are interested in signing up for the Summer Serve. All right, see you later.
Like Brandon said, we've got some exciting opportunities for you guys to get involved in CK this summer. But I wanted to highlight two things that are happening in the next 2 Sundays. First is that this Sunday we're starting our new sermon series in the book of John. We're going to be focusing in on who Jesus is and kind of walking through the book of John through the lens of that kind of theme verse of so that these things were written so that you might believe. And so we're going to be approaching that. And we're going to have a booklet to accompany the John series like we did with the book of James, which got some resources in it. And one thing I wanted to point out in this resource that we've made available is that there is a reading guide that you could read along with over the course of the sermon series. If you follow, it's just a 5 days a week, read about a chapter. If you do that, you'd be able to follow along with us in the sermon series, and you'd read through the book of John over the course of a couple weeks. So want to make sure that you know that that's available. Look to grab that on this Sunday. And then also in 2 Sundays, so this Sunday and then next Sunday, the following Sunday, is going to be a family Sunday here at Conduit. So we're going to take the opportunity to have Conduit Kids join us in service. And so we're going to have service as one big Conduit family. It's going to be fun. We're going to be involving the kids, and we want to have it a place where we can just all be together. We'll still provide childcare for kids who are in purple and red room, but the rest of the Conduit Kids classes won't be meeting. We'll be hoping and inviting them to join us here up in the main sanctuary together. So we look forward to that opportunity and want to make sure that you guys were aware of that. Well, I hope to see all the rest of you on Sunday and that you have a good rest of your week.